What is going on, Gamble Factory? It's your boy ZROB. We got Coach T Posey back, fresh off of a freaking dub. We finally had that stream win. We had that 10x in our stream slip from last night. You know, Tyrod Taylor, he was a DMP. He got hurt in I think it was the first quarter, pretty early in the game. Maybe a good thing. Um, I don't know. We'll never know. But we cashed at 10x. Had a pretty good day actually. Almost hit for a game stack for 25x. Got one that we're sweating out right now with the 49ers. If Jawan Jennings can wake up and get a freaking target, he's 34 yards and we cash for 25x. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're sweating that out right now. Especially because the 49ers just doing interception, so that's probably chalked. Um, so close. Tyler, how you feeling about tonight?
I don't know if I feel great about tonight per se. I feel really good about this morning though.
Heck
I
yeah.
love hitting that 10x for the chat. I know somebody texted me that won 4K off our picks, which is pretty sweet to see you guys have some success. I'm glad to hit that. I would have loved Tyrod to not get hurt and come through for us, but it is what it is. We're moving on to tonight and watching the Bears play the Chargers, and hopefully we can have a little bit more magic tonight.
I agree. We got a pretty big spread. I know it's a 46 game total. A lot of it's going to the Chargers. They're 9-point favorites, so it's pretty big margin right there. So definitely worrisome. But as we can tell, yes, Denise just talking Sunday Night Football. But as you can tell with the MFL this year, dude, these spreads don't mean crap, especially on prime time. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. We got some props that we're cooking up. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to see what's happening in the 49ers game. I think we're chalked, though, for that 25x. But we're going to get cooked up. Tyler, do you want to go first? You want me to?
I'll let you knock it out.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with Badgett. So he's got a 29.5 pass attempts prop. Chargers, they give up the fourth most pass attempts in the league at 38 per game. The Bears, are, like I just said, they're 9-point dogs, so it's an ideal situation to target a quarterback in. When you're 9-point dogs, that usually means you're going to be throwing the ball a lot. They may not so much in the first quarter. They may try and run the ball, keep the game close, keep some time in possession. But if the Chargers get up a score, two scores, Badgett's going to have to throw the ball a lot. I mean, last week, he threw the ball 29 times, and that was a game I think they won by 3 scores. So I see no reason that the Bears don't have to, and also probably want to try to take advantage of a Chargers defense. So that 29.5, it seems too low to me. I know Tyler's usually a pass attempt guy, so I'm probably stealing his prop, but
Yeah, you did. I mean, you've been all about stealing my props for the last couple of days, so it's fine. Like if we're on the same things, it obviously worked out pretty well this morning. So uh, I'm okay with you stealing my props as long as I can find some other good ones. And I think I have a couple, so we'll see what happens.
all right.
I'll go first with old Mr. Kenny Murray Jr. Uh, pretty pretty good tackle monster over here. He's a linebacker for the Chargers. His props favored over 6.5 tackles and assists tonight at like minus 130 ish on pretty much all the books. I think he's been pretty much a wagon for most of the year. I'm trying to tabs got messed up on me. Yeah, and so he's hit it 4 out of his last 6. Four out of all of the 6 games here, excuse me. And several of those, he's just kind of cleared it pretty easily with double-digit 9 tackles. Like just kind of a tackle wagon. I don't think the game script matters too much. He's one of those that will defend running backs, and I do think that the Bears will target some running backs coming out of the backfield. So even if they don't run it enough or don't run it a ton, which the game script says they don't, he still is a good tackler in those running back positions. So that 6.5 tackles is a really good line for me.
I like it a lot. I played it earlier. Ivan said cool Tyler cool voice thing. Confirmed 6 of 6 tonight. I wonder if it's coming off a little robotic or something. There's no telling because it sounds good to me. but might have some a little bit bad signal being at a different place or something. So no, I like it a lot. And you were talking about how he may be getting those tackles on those running backs a lot. Well, um, I think Mr. Foreman, he's going to be a good correlation with not only Tyson Badgett but maybe the tackle prop on Kenneth Murray. Um, he's only at 6.5 receiving yards. I know. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Roshan Johnson, he's back tonight. But Foreman, he had 5 targets with Badgett last week in a game that he only threw 29 times. We're expecting more passing volume tonight. Badgett, he targeted running backs 10 of the 29 pass attempts. So, I mean, that's over a third of the time, which is pretty big usage. Foreman, even with Roshan back tonight, I don't think he's going to lose too much work. If anything, it'll be a pretty big split between him and Roshan. So he still should see around 50% of his snaps. Chargers give up the league worst at 58 receiving yards per game to running back. So, and also 11 running backs have went over this 6.5 receiving yard line against the Chargers through just 6 games. So it's pretty crazy. You're getting what we're predicting to be a big passing script for the Bears against a team that has allowed a lot of receiving yards against running backs. So, it just seems like a really good prop in my opinion.
Yep, I like that one as well. And obviously, with my Kenneth Murray pick, kind of correlates to that. For my next prop, I'm going to go over to Justin Herbert, and I'm going to take his passing yards over 262 and a half,
63.
Everything I find, my computer's all jacked up. I'm in a new place, guys. I'm in my in-laws. I'm having like a family birthday dinner, so I snuck away just to be able to go live with you guys. So it's not my normal setup. So I apologize for missing out on a couple of the sorting of my props and stuff. But I do like Justin Herbert tonight over his passing yards. The Bears have given up just an absolute ton of passing yards all year long. I mean, they gave up over 240 yards to Jordan Love. They gave up 300 to Baker Mayfield. They just cannot contain anybody at all. So I'm going to take this, even though it is a pretty bad game script for Herbert. I think the Chargers can get there in a few different ways, but to me, it just seems like it's with Herbert and through the air because the Bears have been horrifyingly bad through the air, getting shredded. Sam Howell threw for almost 400 yards on them. So blowout, doesn't matter. Herbert's getting there. I don't think it really matters too much. I think this is one of those weeks where the Chargers get up because of Herbert, because of that passing offense.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bears, honestly, have actually been okay on the ground. They ranked in like the top 12, limiting opposing running backs. So I think the Chargers beat them up through the air and get out to a lead in the air, and Herbert probably hits this before the blowout ensues.
Yeah, I agree. I like it a lot. We got a Taryn asked thoughts on Josh Palmer. So yeah, I saw he got listed active. I just don't know. I haven't seen any news yet saying like if there's any limitations or not. So I'm just kind of like staying away personally. I like his props. If he plays like even a decent amount of snaps, he's probably gonna hit that 3.5 receptions. He wasn't up earlier when I looked, so I didn't do too much research into it. But I know he's been killing it. Trying to see what his reception line, if it's favored over or under. It's favored under 3.5 right now, based off the books at this moment. So that concerns me a little bit. Makes me wonder if he's going to get a full go, or I mean, they're just kind of banged up on their receiving core. So I don't know. Palmer worries me a little bit. But if you see anything about him getting a full go or no limitations, I think it's a pretty good play. Tyler sounded like Darth Vader for a second. Throw a mortgage on it.
Bro, this man's all over my voice.
Foreman rush attempts, Eddie asked. I don't know. I don't have a strong lean on it. I'm worried that they might get down early because they're not able to move the ball so much at first when they're trying to run the ball. That Foreman may not get there on the ground. And so if this game blows out kind of early, then that makes me worried for rushing production, especially with Roshan coming back. I'm more confident in his receiving work. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my man Austin Ekeler. I like his receiving yards. I know you can, as you guys know, if you saw my Twitter, that a lot of these slips are kind of similar, or a lot of these props are kind of similar to what I'm taking. So I mean, you don't have to take it again, um, but it's just up to you guys. But Austin Ekeler, love him tonight. The Bears, they're terrible against running backs through the air. They're actually second worst. Only only the Chargers are worse than them on defense. So the Bears are giving up 57 receiving yards per game. The Chargers, as I just talked about, they're banged up pretty bad on wide receiver. You got Keenan Allen still, but obviously there's no Mike Williams. Hasn't been for a couple weeks now. Josh Palmer, he's active tonight. Not sure how much his injury is still bothering him. I haven't seen any news on it yet, so that's something to take into account. Also, there's no Gerald Everett, so no tight end for him. So, I mean, Eckler's proven throughout the years, throughout his career, to be able to feast at certain times during the passing game. So I think he should easily get 5+ targets tonight. He has a 4.5 reception line. I'm liking his receiving yards most, I think. So I look for Herbert to throw several passes to Ekeler, just because, I mean, that banged up receiving core just makes me a little bit nervous. Ooh. And also, there's Donald Parham props up now. There wasn't earlier.
Donald Parham. What did they add here?
2 catches, 21 receiving yards.
2 even catches, you
Yeah.
said?
So,
Yeah.
I mean, no Everett, so.
I mean, that is nice that there's no Everett. But I don't know that he's my favorite pass catchers. I mean, it's kind of hard to target a dude that has almost no targets ever.
Yeah. I mean, he's got 3 the last couple weeks. Probably only gets about that many again.
Yeah, exactly. So. Like he has to almost go perfect to go over that, which is doable in the tight end position, you know. So it's fun. I think for my last prop, I'm gonna go to Keenan Allen. Bears again, that's not been very good. I kind of want to correlate it back to Justin Herbert. Keenan Allen's clear number 1 there. I think getting Josh Palmer back probably helps Allen a lot, just because there's literally nobody else out there with him before this week. Like Quentin Johnson is not done so well currently. So Palmer's out there gonna be playing. I would think maybe take a little bit off. I don't know how much, but I do think it's something, Keenan Allen. I don't know if you had a lean. I like the receptions. I like the yards as well. I think I probably like the yards a little bit more, but I didn't know if you had a lean on that one.
I'm not sure. Whenever I don't know with somebody like Keenan Allen, that's why I always go fantasy score, but I don't know what has the best hit rate. I like them all.
What? I don't even know what the fantasy score is.
18.5, so that's 15.1 based off his reception and receiving yard line. And then, I mean, he has a touchdown prop, so he is even money pretty much to score touchdowns, so it could happen.
Yeah, that's pretty good props there. Yeah, I can't decide which one I like. I don't really know exactly which route I want to go to. I do like kind of all of the Keenan Allen props. I think he's really good. I think he'll feast tonight. So I don't know. Chat, do you guys have any leans on Keenan Allen? I think it's probably need to take one of them.
I mean, it's good correlation no matter what with Herbert's pass yards. I mean, we can just do receiving yards, probably. I mean, if Herbert's going to get there, he's going to have to throw it through Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I mean, his 10.5 receiving targets is fine.
He can probably get there, though, his receiving yards. I don't think I like receptions just because, like, if he gets 8 receptions, he's probably already hit his receiving yards.
Yeah, that's why I lean yards when I mentioned it. So I think, I'm good with yards. I like it quite a bit.
Fine with that, too. Got that big old Chargers stack here.
How big? Like 4?
4 Chargers. I mean, one's a defender, so. Dude, I like that Parham play, though, too. I think that could be sneaky.
Which one do you like?
It's a tight end, though. Yeah, I said earlier, I was joking earlier on Twitter. I said, I got a nice tight end lock for you guys.
This dude has been a tight end magnet of depression.
Dude. I've let tight ends sell me so many times. Or it's not just sell me, but sell the community.
Yeah. Just wild that it's the tight end every time.
Yeah, I wish he had a fantasy score prop, honestly, of like 4.5 or 5. I think that'd be a
Yeah,
great
I would
one
take
because
that.
I would be surprised if he scored a touchdown. So, what's he? I'm not trying to talk you off Keenan Allen, by the way. We can definitely go Keenan Allen.
This man wants to play down on Barham so bad.
Dude, just 2 catches?
He,
Come on.
he wants it so much to play down on. He's gonna force a tight end here, boys.
Oh, dude,
He's minus.
you gotta talk me off of it.
He's minus 145 to go under 2.5 catches. So I mean, there's that. I mean, he's pretty heavily favored to go under.
Dude, odds don't matter when it comes to tight ends. I'm convinced.
Yeah, they don't matter because you sell them every time.
Oh, he's 53% on optimizer to go over.
Jesus Christ, he's really gonna try to talk me into this.
All I'm saying, guys, Donald Parham is probably a lock tonight. Put the
Yeah, so
entire
since you
bankroll
said
on it.
it,
No, I'm just
yeah, I
kidding.
mean,
I'm just
since
kidding.
you said it, you might as well, right? You're the tight end whisperer.
No. We probably shouldn't go it. It's just super intriguing to me. I'm looking to see if he's played any games without Gerald Everett right now. He has. He's played
Okay,
14
God
games
almighty.
without Gerald Everett. He's gotten 2 catches in 7 of them. Or sorry, 2 catches in 5 of them. He's got more than 2 catches in 2 of them. It's probably not the move.
So you may tell you another stat.
Yeah.
The Bears have given up the second most receptions to tight ends in the entire league.
Oh my gosh.
Over 6 a game, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
YFS, do not start this YFS.
YFS wants the tight end prop. Hey, he's hit so 50% to push in the games that he's already played.
With Everett.
He's gone over that twice. So I'm not saying we should take it, guys. But I'm not saying it either.
Oh my God. Yeah, Benjamin, I'm okay with Mooney. 2.5 receptions. He's kind of like on my short list, but didn't make it. Oh boy, what are we doing here?
So we can go Robert Tonyan if you like that better. 4.5 receiving yards. My gosh. I'm not playing Robert Tonyan, guys. He probably cashes, but I don't think I want to sweat that.
Yeah, probably not.
It's up to you, Tyler.
Awesome.
It's your last prop. How often do these 6-man game stacks hit? I mean, we literally hit one this morning, so 100%
Yeah.
on the last day sample size. Oh, it wasn't a 6-man. It was
Technically it
5-man
was.
'cause
It
it's
just
deep-man. I guess it wasn't a game stack either because we had a full slate. I don't know. I had 2 game stacks go 5 of 6 today. So, I mean.
yeah. I mean,
right
game
there.
stacks are like game stacks. You're going to be 5 of 6, 6 of 6, and don't be shocked if you go 0 of 6 or 1 of 6.
Exactly.
It's just the way. If the game doesn't go to script, then you're getting exactly like that.
Exactly. I mean, we've kind of been on a roll with these game stacks though. Like Thursday night, what did we go 4-2?
Yeah,
and then like
42.
a couple games ago, like we should have had 25x. Got hoed at the end by Trevor Lawrence. I think that was 2 weeks ago. So like, dude,
Yep.
we've been right there on them.
Yeah, let's run it. Let's just run it.
We going Keenan Allen.
Yeah, it's Keenan Allen's night. It might be Donald Parham's night too, but
Donald
it's Keenan Allen
Parham
for
is
sure.
balling tonight. You guys heard it here first. I'm gonna nuke hedge it. I'm just kidding. Nobody, please, nobody do
Right, you're gonna get convinced the chat to do something crazy.
No, dude, don't nuke hedge Parham. Unless you want guaranteed money. All right, this is what we're gonna go with, guys. It's pretty similar to a couple of the slips. I posted 2 slips earlier, and I think most of these plays are in there. Not this exact combination, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of money on it still, since it's so similar to my other one. But you guys can decide whether or not you want to also do it. But we're gonna go Badgett over pass attempts, Murray over tackles and assists, Foreman over receiving yards, Um, Herbert over pass yards. Ekeler over receiving yards, and Keenan Allen. Did we decide fantasy score or receiving yards for him?
Yeah, yards.
Okay, and then all overs. So stacking up that Chargers side. Hopefully the game doesn't blow out too quickly, and they can cover these lines. And then maybe the Bears have to play from behind. Is kind of what we're thinking. So getting it locked in. We can answer some
Mm-hmm.
questions, or we can get out of here. Parham and Tanyan 2-man locked. I actually love that. I might do that too. Roshan
Good to
is
do the
back,
tight
but
end slip.
oh, go ahead. The tight ends. Somebody sent me that earlier when I was like, I got a tight end lock for you guys tonight, and somebody sent me a slip with 6 tight ends on it, all overs.
Oh
Um,
my gosh.
Roshan is back, but Foreman. I just don't see Foreman going away. I mean, they still have no Khalil Herbert. Um, Foreman should still get plenty of snaps, enough to get 6.5 receiving yards. It just could be just one catch. So
Don't even know who Tyreek Stevenson is. Sorry. I'm just guessing it's a defender.
oops, I hit the wrong thing. Tackles and assists.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the books favor DJ Moore under receptions, so I'm just kind of avoiding it.
I'm not betting against DJ Moore ever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bet it. Yeah, I'm not gonna bet against him, so I'm just avoiding it altogether for straight fade.
I'm trying to pull up Tyreek Stevenson just on props
Yeah,
and
but
cash to see what he's done.
yeah, as he's doing that, guys, there's 170 of you in here, 17 likes. Not a great percentage. So let's boost that on up, boys. Hit that, smash that like button for us. Smash that subscribe button. We're getting up to over 1K now, or almost at 1.2K. So let's drive it on up, boys. You know, we smacked the 10X for you this morning, so just a couple of likes. That's all we're asking.
That's true. 25x tonight though. It's not letting me pull up Tyreek Stevenson and props at cash, so I don't know what the deal is there.
All right, let me see if I can pull him up somewhere else.
Did you guys mention? Oh, you already answered DJ. Yeah, I mean you can't ever go wrong with DJ, especially like if you think the Bears are gonna have to pass a lot. DJ Moore's gonna get some looks.
For sure.
Ekeler rush attempts doesn't seem to be bad either. They haven't been super efficient on the ground, and the Bears' rushing defense is pretty good, so attempts is probably the move. Matt Downs bet against DJ Moore. He doesn't care. It's because it's an odd base player. He had a slip that was correlated under, so the Justin prop scares me. Yeah, I mean, I think he had a broken finger on his passing hand, but like that was 4 weeks ago now. I believe he hurt it. He hurt it before the bye week. Then he had a bye week, played 2 games, and so I mean he's getting healthier every single week. So, and now like the Bears' passing defense is nothing to be worried about.
No.
Kellen Moore runs that run first offense. Ekeler, yeah, he does. Definitely a volume back. So, no Tanyan. Not for us. I can see it. Get one catch, especially with Badgett throwing the ball 30 plus times. What's your favorite prop, Tyler?
I don't necessarily have a favorite prop. So I would probably not. I don't know that I want to give you a favorite. I think all of them are fine. I don't like love anything. I just think they're all fine.
Donna Parham.
Jesus.
I'm just playing. My favorite it's got to be Badgett, just because I just can't see a game tonight where he doesn't throw 30 plus times. And on the Chargers side, I'll probably take Eckler's receiving yards. I think they take advantage of a poor running back or a Bears running back defensive unit. So I didn't say that right, but you guys know what I mean. Got a Chargers fan. I love the Chargers. I love cheering for them, man. I'm not a big fan of their coach or the way they finish out games a lot of times. I think they kind of screw themselves, especially like I can't tell you how many times I've stacked the Chargers. The slip's been looking money, and the Chargers end up selling me because they just literally stop moving the ball the second half. It's unreal how many times they've cost me just because they stop doing what's worked for them, and they try and just completely change the game plan for some reason or waste the clock, and they end up letting the other team back.
Yeah, I don't know why that dude still has a job at this point. Like, he's done so many stupid things.
Yeah, dude, I don't like him. I don't. Foreman over, just You have to go back and listen to the video. We've already answered it a couple times, buddy. Braun and Fox going off tonight. Bro, I hope Fox goes off tonight. Got him in my slip. It's 2 of 2 so far.
I think my slip was about to be 2 of 2, but Thunder got smoked, and SGA only took 16 shots
And he was
in
not
28 minutes.
not good either in the first half, which is probably why
No.
they got smoked.
Yeah.
Our boy Chet, though, he is balling.
Yeah, he looks pretty good, man. I'm excited.
He's averaging 20 points a game this year, dude. That 13.3 points per game season long prop we got is going to be a freaking lock.
Yeah, I am excited too. I'm excited for December 2nd, though. I mean, that's probably going to be a great day.
If we can get Jokic to stop freaking missing those 30-point games, just barely. He had 28 tonight,
He,
three
dude had
quarters.
it, man.
He had 29, I think, the first night.
Yeah. Just 1 unit. I just usually run a half unit or 1 unit on these. Eddie.
I think they're talking about something else.
Oh,
Eddie asked, should I put 20? Yeah, 1 unit. I personally
whatever it
just
is.
did half a unit on this one just because I already got 2 really similar slips to it. So
yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just put like a half unit on it. But,
I think we're gonna get out of here, guys. Appreciate you hopping in. Don't see any more questions, so I think we're good to go. Before you leave, make sure you're liked, subscribed. If you don't follow us on Twitter yet, do it. Our tags are right below our faces, so make sure you follow us. Like Scott for 1.5 receptions. Didn't you talk about him earlier, Tyler? Or it was before stream?
yeah. Yeah, before stream, I was like, it's fine. He's been getting that, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, so the amount we put on a play shouldn't factor into what anybody does. I mean, we do 1 unit pretty much on every slip. So like, if we put $1,000 on a play or we put $5 on a play, like that's our unit size. It shouldn't matter to what you guys put. So like, so many people have $5 unit sizes. If they see somebody put $100+ on it, then they might think, oh, I'm gonna put $100+ on it, and it ends up not cashing, and they lose their entire bankroll. So like, we don't want anybody seeing how much money we're putting on it, and them thinking, especially the smaller unit guys, thinking that they should put their entire bankroll on it. So it's just, in my opinion, I think nobody should put how much they're betting. But I mean, people do it anyway, that for the likes and stuff, I guess. So, anyways, I think we're gonna get out of here, guys. Appreciate you hopping in. We'll be back tomorrow to talk some Monday Night Football. That'll be a daytime stream sometime, either like 12:40, probably 12:40. Hopefully, me and Tyler will talk about it. Tyler, you have anything else to say?
No, let's get another one, boys.
All right, let's go 2 streams in a row with the big time cash.